Oh, wait. Not supposed to sing that. How's
No,
every...
no, no, that's the wrong franchise. That starts with an M.
How's everyone doing on this Wednesday?
For someone who had not gotten enough sleep, I'm doing pretty good.
Ah, I feel like crap.
Yeah, I get well soon.
No.
I am going to threaten you to good health.
I am feeling a bit unwell. If it gets too bad, I will probably duck out myself.
And then I'll have a field day.
Yeah. But we are here starting a new game today. It's called BattleTech.
And it's a very unknown game. I never heard of it before. Definitely not something that Cyberthus is crazy for or something.
Protest, protest. Only so much you can do if you didn't win the poll.
Yeah, pretty much.
That still kind of hurts to say right now.
Were you looking forward to something winning?
Not because of this, just other poll related things that are in recent history.
Hmm. Yeah. No, I feel sudden pain of pain.
But yes, I don't know if I can change some of this stuff after leaving this menu. I know that the audio is low. I will fix that after done with customization stuff. Just bear with me as I kind of scroll through some of these.
I'm cooking up a little something.
Do I want to go solid purple?
I put a light gray for, for silver.
But but purple.
Yeah, but like your actual favorite color is silver, right?
Purple and silver are tied.
Oh, for some reason we always thought it was more, what
I keep doing these
the heck?
backwards. Oh, no.
How does, well, the error starts, oh, that's why.
I wish the accent color choice stood out a bit more.
I think battle, I think, I was gonna say MechWarrior 5 seems to have that issue some too, but then I realized that when it comes down to it,
Like the yellow bits are where the accent actually affects.
yeah,
Question
there
though.
is always a junk color, honestly.
Question.
Yeah,
Is that going to be just for this model? Do you know if there's that level of customization in BattleTech? Because it could also affect different parts very differently.
I I don't know how broadly the color scheme is. I would imagine it's for your lance.
Hmm. Kind of want the faded purple more than the bright purple, honestly. I kind of like it. I accept the accent. I'm going to change that still, but kind of like the faded look there, considering the setting.
Yeah.
Uh, mm, and we'll go with the dark green. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make a show of looking through these, as if I'm going to choose some other crest. Can you see why I'm going to make a show of looking through these?
Oh dear. Yeah, that they have no chance.
Like, something might catch my eye. That's why I
Yeah.
am at least looking through them. Oh, like, see? That looks kind of cool, too.
I'm temporarily not able to
Ow, stream
see.
partner not paying attention to what's going on
I hope
typical
you.
day playing with Cyberthos, I guess.
That is ironically a problem with us.
It's usually not. I am just giving you flack.
Oh no, is that going to do damage to a lot of spots?
I thought this was going to be a scythe at first at a glance, but no, it's just a sword and the swing.
Yeah.
I'd have actually been much more tempted if that was a scythe. I'm not going to lie. That is so many crests they can go. Jeez. Sorry, I'm gonna do less clicking on each one and more just kind of look at the preview. It's not like it's that much larger over here. Like, unless something catches my eye of, ooh, that would look good. That looks neat. Doesn't take the top spot yet, but oh, I like the coloration. That's an easy grab. Two, I like the crescent moon.
Oh, that is very pretty.
Oh, that's actually a contender.
I am so spoiled for games which actually customize the crest color that I forgot that the crests are preset. Or rather, I might not have known.
Yeah, it's definitely a choice between the crescent moon there and the Durgan shield. Which one do you like more, actually? Where is it? Durgan shield.
Can
Crescent
I say one word?
What's up?
And for Nyx.
So you're going with the crescent?
Yeah. You did. I can see why you love the dragon, but
I am a known sucker for Durgans.
it's like, how could I not go? How could I not point to?
How much of BattleTech have you all played, actually?
Like the actual.
Well, like this
This
game.
game,
Have you
yeah.
played through the campaign yourselves, or?
No.
Oh, so this is gonna be fresh for you as well.
Oh yes, it will be.
Okay.
Uh,
What did we do when we played before then?
we did the skirmish mode because it was a filler episode.
Oh.
Yeah, I only got to play the skirmishes, which Cyberthos enjoyed the skirmishes, but
Okay, look at that.
doesn't do much for warning.
We could actually go back and customize it. Cool. But I didn't know for sure, and it's like some games it's like once your account's made, that's it. There are mods. Okay, setting, audio. That's up all the way. Excuse me.
The menu is kind of quiet. I don't know if that's if we could have like the intro cut on, that would actually be really good for giving.
Speed up timelines, single player. Reduce the real world time it takes for a day to pass in BattleTech. These are going to be a couple options we might look at once we have an idea of what the game feels like.
Yeah.
If you just want to speed up an individual move instead, you can press spacebar at any time during the move. Okay.
Okay, that sounds like it's the actual mechs moving around.
Yeah.
Once we get the hang of it.
Well, this option, like it says, speeds up all aspects of combat.
Sure.
I take off lock cursor. Aha! My cursor is no longer constrained to the game. Career or campaign? I know we said campaign, but career also... I'm not sure.
Campaign, you want campaign. Career is basically post-game stuff.
Okay. New campaign. Standard or custom?
Standard. Custom is basically so you can import campaigns.
Fancy. Recently founded in 3024 by Grayson Carlisle, the Grey Death Legion opposed a former planetary militia from the planet Trell. The farther a unit travels during its turn, the higher its evasion and the harder it is to... Yeah, isn't this based on a tabletop game?
Yes, it's based off of BattleTech. No joke.
I tend to forget that BattleTech is a tabletop game.
Yeah. Please explain your errors.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach.
Oh my god, I don't have to read everything.
And the Sword of Restoration. But I am not
Wait, we get
hero,
swords?
no matter what the stories say.
I don't think so.
Oh.
You might.
More, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there.
No, I wasn't. I was here, not there.
My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times. About the Star League. A golden age of prosperity. Upheld by the great mech warriors of old. Guardians of the innocent.
They said the name.
Of the peace.
They said the name. No, wait, no. It's BattleTech, not MechWarrior.
I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, It wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day.
Sometimes that's what you
Hiring
need.
you.
Sometimes you need to hire
I
Zach.
still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history.
The audio does sound better
Whether
here
you
compared to the
believe it.
menu. So, yeah.
That's up to you.
BattleTech Restoration. The Aragon Reach is a small kingdom in the Rimward Periphery, a region of space that lies at the outskirts of the more densely colonized Inner Sphere. It is home to the Aragon Coalition, a federation organized around a parliamentary monarchy ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations, under the rule of House Arano, the Aragon Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here your story begins. Our background, yeah! Decades ago, your family came to the Reach. Ooh. Okay.
Nifty.
Interesting. I'll at least go over the first little blurb on each.
Yeah.
Piece.
Each
Warrior.
one.
Go ahead.
Yeah, each faction has a bit of personality. They have their own way of running the worlds they own. They have certain preferences and battle mechs, like I think it was House Merit. No, I don't think it's House Merit. Yeah, Lyrian Commonwealth. The spot. They have a reputation that their idea of a scouting party is sending a bunch of heavy mechs in face first to scout.
I think you mean they've earned a reputation for not being particularly strategic thinkers on the battlefield.
Yeah, that's it. But the
Something
yeah,
came.
the
How does
the
the king
Lyrian
crab come into
Commonwealth
this?
is known for being a bit blunt.
The Draconis Combine, Urita. Mech warriors who hail from the Combine tend to be fierce, disciplined, and relentless fighters, no matter the odds they might face on the who hail from the Free Worlds League tend to be passionate, enduring fighters who value justice and equality above all else. Those who hail from the Federated Suns tend to possess more finely honed skills and better equipment than their counterparts from other regions. They often see themselves as righteous warriors and champions of liberty, sometimes to a fault. You can't see it right now, but I slowly turned my head to face her.
It's about that Cyberthos decided that if we're going to go with one faction, it probably would be Federated Sons. We just shot ourselves in the foot a little bit, didn't we?
Those who hail from the Lyran Commonwealth tend to be hardy, well-equipped, and well-trained, though they have also earned a reputation for not being particularly strategic thinkers on the battlefield. So the US. No comment. Those who hail from the Capellan Confederation are dedicated and steadfast combatants, capable of holding the line and often surprising those opponents who would make the mistake of underestimating them. Those who hail from the magistracy of Canopus can run the gamut of skill and fighting styles, but they often favor clever and unorthodox tactics on the field. Unorthodox, you say?
I'm not too familiar with Columbus.
Those who
Is
hail
that like a Rim world?
uh
Oh, it's a small successor state? Really?
well, smaller than the great successor states of the Inner Sphere, the
Oh,
magistracy of Canopus is one of the major powers of the Rimward periphery. It's a matriarchal society led by a magistrate. This is an elected position open to any woman, but largely controlled by House Centrella due to the family's popularity. It supports an open society that ensures the personal liberty of all citizens and their right to live their lives as they see fit. There you go, you learned a thing.
yeah, we're not too familiar with the Rim worlds.
Uh, those who hail from the Taurian Concordat tend to be stubborn and aggressive. They can
Oh,
be
that's us.
They can be quick to anger, but they are nonetheless skilled and perceptive combatants. Fair enough.
Okay, that's not us.
There is no easy way to characterize mech warriors hailing from the Rimward periphery. They can be anything from petty thugs to ruthless tacticians to skilled and honorable warriors. Depth is slacking, doesn't know all the lore.
We are
Pissed.
slacking. Shame on us. Shame on us.
Those that hail from the deep periphery are rare, but even rare is the mech warrior who will admit to such an origin. That doesn't say much of anything at all.
Yeah, well, they're the like miscellaneous.
I thought Rimward periphery was the miscellaneous.
Oh, I thought that's what you were looking at.
No. Rimward periphery can be anything from petty thugs, ruthless tacticians, skilled and honorable warriors. Deep periphery. Those from there are rare, but even rare is the mech warrior who will admit to such an origin.
Oh, yeah. I think that's even more so what I just said.
Hmm. Not sure which one I would want to go. Not Tarian. I don't think I would say quick to anger, at least for me. I'm tempted to go with Canopus. I like the idea of clever and unorthodox tactics.
Mhm.
Probably not Steiner. I do like to think strategically at times. Sorry, Vicresa.
Yeah, I think the Graysa likes Steiner.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Canopus.
I am on my finished touches for my little surprise.
You're of noble birth. Though immigrants to the Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach. Baseball, excuse me, what? Though immigrants to the Oregon Reach, your family soon established a comfortable presence in a small backwater system, the edge of Oregon space. By the time you were born, your family had become the de facto ruling nobility of the system's only inhabited planet. You were the oldest child, heir to the family's titles and ancestral battle mech, an old blackjack BJ-1.
Hey, are
Is
they
it?
just? They're just giving you a full background path. Nice.
Is it a meme about the phrase that tracks? Oh,
It might
this-
be the origin of a phrase.
maybe. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, veteran of the Succession War, whom your parents hired on for a season to train you as a mech warrior. Raju was a strict but capable teacher, and you quickly became a skilled pilot under his tutelage. It was an uneventful life. Until the day after your 16th birthday, when you were exiled. Oh, this one actually gives stats.
Yep.
struck out on your own. Your family went bankrupt. Your family died in an accident.
I just sent you some things. If you want to take a moment to quickly download and set.
I'll grab.
Yeah, I get mine out, of course.
Oh, you didn't name it the same thing. It means I have to go in here and actually edit it.
What do you mean I didn't? Oh, it's. Oh, yeah, because it's a variation. I'm not sure how well it'll go, so we could quickly fix it if it doesn't. Damn! How do you guys like that little thing?
Wow, way to put me on blast.
So this is asking everyone. Kim Critter, Drake, you, anyone who's lurking.
See, that was a self-burn, and she missed it. So,
Oh.
gunnery and tactics, piloting and tactics, tactics and guts, piloting and guts, gunnery and guts.
Alright, Drake's. If Dave figuring something.
Once the promising young scion of your family, you committed an unforgivable transgression, or sentenced to life in exile. The heir to a noble family, you grew up wanting for nothing. As it turns out, couldn't stand a life of pampered nobility.
Yeah, if we're talking pure stats, piloting and gunnery is solid. Kim Critter is right on that.
I don't think that was an option. It wasn't.
Oh, rip. I thought one did because of that.
As you grew older, you watched your family's fortune, income, and influence slowly dwindle away, till there was nothing left. Your parents, driven to despair, took their own lives. The rest of your family died in a freak jump ship accident, after which you discovered they had left nothing behind but piles of debt. Huh. Your family was betrayed and its seat of power destroyed. You defeated the betrayers, but you were the sole surviving member of your house. In tactics, piloting and tactics.
What's really ironic is that I think this kind of thing we would be faster in. But we were worried about being slower in the character creator.
Well, like, this is my first time through all of this.
That's
so
true.
I'm poking around quite a bit more.
Yeah.
If it's just looking at the stat bonuses, I'm between these two, honestly. Like, yes, Guts is also paired with tactics, but I think we can go piloting and tactics. I don't know what these stats actually affect offhand. I will not know until we're into the game. Because this is my first real look at this.
Okay, I do know that pilot...
I'm fine not knowing until
okay.
we're in the game. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Argon Coalition soldier. Unsure of your prospects, you traveled to Koromadir, the capital of the Oregon Coalition, listed in the Coalition military. Quickly rose through the ranks, distinguishing yourself as a reliable mech warrior. Life as a soldier wasn't glamorous, but it suited you just fine. Gives you gunnery. Do these all give different oh no, some give the same. I might go gunnery just to round it out, since I didn't piloting and tactics. So, most likely going to be Coalition Soldier or Solaris Gladiator. Ooh, Gladiator, huh. But I am going to look at all of these first. Tired of living under the authority of others, you fell in with a local pirate gang in the Rimward Periphery. It was an unruly crew, but an effective one. Roaming the Periphery afforded your outfit with a steady supply of poorly defended merchant caravans and supply depots to prey upon. While raids did occasionally devolve into combat, you quickly learned that successful piracy is mostly about being in the right place at the right time, with the right threats and a good show of force. Sounds accurate, honestly. You took your skills as a mech warrior to the famed arena planet of Solaris 7. There, you eked out a living as a gladiator, fighting for the crowd in minor arena, getting by from paycheck to eager to get away from it all, you joined up with the minor Inner Sphere mercenary unit. Integrating into the tight-knit crew took time, but you eventually proved your worth and became part of the family. You roamed the Rimward Periphery as a freelancer, signing on for whatever odd contracts you could find as a mech warrior for hire. It was a solitary life, but as you became more comfortable with the itinerant lifestyle, you found you were able to make a decent living helping the people of the frontier. Or, you signed on as a guard for a small trading guild, providing security as the guild's caravan made trading runs between the Inner Sphere and the Periphery. It was a largely uneventful life, but you were able to put your mech warrior skills to good use in the occasional scuffle with pirates and uncooperative local governments. What do you think, soldier or gladiator?
I prefer Gladiator, just thematically.
Yeah. Until years later, you crossed paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. You were a low-level champion, down on your luck and one bad fight away from the gutter, until Raju heard about you. Trekked all the way to Solaris to offer you passage back to the Aragon Reach, and a job in the House Arano Royal Guard. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral blackjack for guard duty, the coronation day of the Lady Kamea Arano. And then there's more.
This is the part we were worried about. This is why we wanted to leave it to you.
This is a callback. The first and last name being Infernix Drakenol. Do you remember the first game we did that in?
I'm trying to remember. Mine keeps jumping to Persona 3, even though I don't think you've ever played it at all.
I have not played Persona 3.
Oh, Persona 5.
Yes. We did that in Persona 5. I'm not sure on the call sign.
I mean, could do Fitabo because Drakenall are Fitabo.
Hmm.
You could also just do Nyx. But then again, who uses part of their first name as a call sign?
Honestly, though, with longer hair in the back, it would be me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The fighty box.
Ah, yeah. Fire box. Fluffy dragons.
Oh. Nope. 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 Fluffy Dragon does fit.
He wants to be the fluffy dragon.
I am a Fluffy Dragon.
You are a fluffy dragon.
Did you see what I was noping about?
Yeah, portrait customization.
There's so much.
I just forwarded you your background choices.
I could do it, you know.
Yeah,
That's kind of me when I don't have my hair tied back.
it is.
Roll with it. I'm not jumping through everything because that's way too much customization for me.
Yeah.
That's typically how I do customization stuff. I'll find a preset that I like and maybe adjust a couple things.
Maybe we could learn something from you. We won't, but maybe we could.
Oh, hey, look, my character background. The choices that I made.
Of course! Of course!
Those are surprisingly balanced stats. Oh, I've seen that and forgot about it. Thank you for linking it.
Oh. I was just getting a screenshot.
Yeah, those are surprisingly balanced stats. Huh.
And
I
that's
guess
kind of crazy how you did that.
I guess they all start at 2 because, you know, +1, +1, +1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gunnery determines the chance to hit with ranged weaponry. An effective counter to evasion and environmental effects that hamper targeting. Piloting increases melee hit chance and base sprint distance. Also improves the threshold of stability that triggers unsteady. Tactics increases the effectiveness of called shot opportunities. I guess I'll figure that out soon. It also reduces the penalty for indirect fire and improves the minimum range of weaponry. Guts improves the maximum health of mech warrior. Also reduces the penalty from weapon recoil and increases the threshold of heat that triggers over. I was kind of hoping to see a tooltip for hovering over the pronoun he.
Hmm. Yeah. What does everyone think of a little display thing in the little black piece monitor thing?
I do
First one.
appreciate that there are tooltips for each of them. Oh, enemies at the top. Neat.
Handy.
Fluffy dragon.
Fluffy dragon.
Start over.
No, I was talking about what I added.
I know.
Oh.
I wasn't talking about it. The High Lord Tamati Arano II is dead. The Argon Reach is left at an uncertain crossroad. Once prosperous, now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbors. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law to the late High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript their house guard and centralize power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, the noble Lady Kamea Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. He refuses to enact her uncle's directive, and has rebuked his vehement pleas to I do like the little display error bit. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raju Mastiff Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation procession that awaits in Cordia City. Coronation Day. Arano's Summer Palace, 8:53 local time. Sometimes withdrawing from a mission is the best thing for your bottom line. You can reserve your mechs to act in a later... Okay. I think it says something about initiative. Session Wars destroyed Star League factory, making battle mechs hard to maintain and produce. which is now Lost Tech. God damn it. If you reserve a light mech until a round's final phase, it can then take action in the next round's first phase, effectively moving twice in a row. The first battle mech, the Mackle, was developed by the scientists and military of the Terran hegemony in 2439. Ugh. I'm looking at that. Alright, begin mission.
Interface initiated.
The mouse edge of screen or WAS camera. Right mouse or Q and E. Okay, fluffy droop.
God, this is gonna be a serious story, and you're just gonna be
No,
called
it's
Fluffy
not. It is not going to be a serious story.
Yeah, not with a name like that.
Okay, Fluffy Dragon. I had the Espinosa refit yards rush the repairs on your Blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece. We should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field test, you know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now do me a favor and get that battle mech moving. See if there are any kinks in the actuator. Hey, Fluffy Dragon! Click on a Mech Warrior's portrait, or press tab to cycle between available units.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Move your mouse to the indicated point, click once to select, click again to choose which direction. Okay.
Direction is very important in BattleTech.
I've played Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the same logic.
I figured it would be important once it has you actually select a direction. If it wasn't important, it usually wouldn't make you, well, select. Okay, so you can see how much armor and health you have. Different. I'm assuming that's the total if you're not hovering over anything.
That seems to be, yeah.
Okay. Then different weapons. Hit percent damage, ammo. I'm assuming if it doesn't have ammo, it will potentially cause you to overheat. Well,
Everything can potentially...
Oh, everything can make you overheat.
Yeah.
Okay. Range extreme.
Well, machine guns might not make you overheat in any iteration. I don't think it can.
Melee doesn't make you overheat.
Fair.
That's plus 4 heat. Or the lasers are plus 12. The lasers make you overheat faster.
Yep.
Okay.
Ballistics, good for not overheating. Lasers, good for ammo conservation.
Yeah.
Missiles, good for damage. Melee, good for socking someone in the face. Death from above, good for mutual kills.
This looks like the best angle considering what might potentially be going on over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't scroll in.
Blackjack's a pretty decent mech.
I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. Been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral. I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt out old urban mechs and open fire.
Herbies!
I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off, and a warrior trusts their instincts.
Ooh. Do you fire with everything, or do you select after choosing target?
You select after choosing target.
Okay.
I think you could select which ones you do at any time. But you can see the hit rate.
Yeah. Can you aim at a specific part?
I think you can eventually get called shots if your gunnery's high enough.
Oh, is that what a cold shot is?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw a mention about cold shot penalty,
Yeah.
and I wasn't sure what a cold shot was. Okay, that makes sense. Started. Huh, fancy. Attacks with cover. Guard is countered by any melee attack and ignored by breaching. Trenched. Ability damage reduction. Training target is easier to hit than enemy units in the. I'm glad they called that out. You know, some people would not pick up on that.
Yeah.
All weapons.
That looked like I attacked with everything.
Yeah.
Tech destroyed.
Good shot. Your guns are in working order, at least. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. Scared to no nightmare frame. She can be naive at times and proud. I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. It'll rest easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria. Well, she's only been training under me for a single season. She's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, you could run a check on your targeting computer. See that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me, and then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Kamea's like a daughter to me, and her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
So I can't move anymore because the game won't let me.
Oh, you can see your heat bar on the left side.
Yep. Does highlighting it doing?
Maybe you
No.
highlight on. I thought there was a way able to get a highlight. Oh well.
Oh, you can toggle them on and off.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? I
Sorry.
asked if you could select which weapon to attack with.
I did. You can select that any time. I thought we said that. I not. I'm sorry.
So I asked if you choose which one to attack with after selecting a target, and you're like, yeah. Well, you can select at any time.
Sorry.
When I say which one, that doesn't mean, oh, I'm attacking with all of them.
Waiting for copy to kick in?
Uh,
Communication error? Communication error.
my exasperation comes less from not knowing there were toggles and more of,
Cybetus knows but didn't communicate it.
yes.
Yeah.
When I specifically asked.
Yeah. That's terrible of us. Unfortunately.
And then you made it sound like, oh yeah, the obvious thing, yeah.
Yeah. No. You're right. You're in the right.
Okay, I'm getting just a
All weapons committed.
attack with all of them.
Yeah, the darker boxes should be the crits. You do not want things to go down to crits. That's when shit hits the fan.
So this should be a rear angle shot now. Because, you know, I'm attacking it.
Yeah.
Guess just attack with everything again, because why not? Rear attack ignores cover.
Enemy unit
Rear attack's
destroyed.
great.
Nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Aragon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power. Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. I almost read that as Cramorant.
Great.
Kamea
We're going.
belongs on the Cramorant throne.
Great. We're dealing with a country of bluebirds
And fluffy dragons.
and fluffy dragons.
Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend the cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground there, near the edge of the lake.
Okay, this is gonna be totally wild.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Yeah, this is gonna be wild, but Death from Above is exclusive to mechs with jump jets. Crazy, right?
Is that landing on a target or firing mid-jump?
Death from Above is landing on a target.
Okay.
It wrecks your legs, but it's almost guaranteed to kill because it likes to hit the head and torsos. So all the really juicy critical points. Also, it does massive damage to both parties, but especially...
Ooh.
I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
The environment is excellent for looking into for heat management. There's going to be hot planets that you overheat easy in, cold planets you don't have to worry about overheat. Ooh.
Warning. Plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damaged. System inoperable until repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is gonna break down on your blackjack before we take it
He
on
is in
the
such a
Cormorant
sour
Road.
mood.
That is a lot of cooling down. Wow.
Yeah, water's great. Your weapons of choice should be limited if you go deep enough into water. I don't know how that is, but can't.
So if I select a target while moving, it automatically goes for melee? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Melee attack using piloting skill to hit, ignores evasive, hit removes guarded, deals damage and stability. Okay. Oh, that's what DFA stands for. Makes sense. The death from above.
Yeah.
Engaging. Attack.
Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
The further you move, the more evasive charges you'll gain. Each evasive charge makes you harder to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what makes light mechs a bitch to deal with. They move a lot of hexes and
I guess I have to end in the area. I was just seeing if it would let me go a little bit past the specific point.
nope.
Then I guess I want the further one.
Full throttle.
Miss. I hear the Mario Party music playing in my head now. Congratulations, Fluffy Dragon. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. If not, then I know that you'll be ready. Unless you want to jump on someone. You're not ready for that.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's throwing enough he's just lancing those red flags like he's just
Oh, yeah.
wielding javelins.
Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
You're getting the hang of it?
Yeah. Simple enough.
Yeah.
Fluffy Dragon. Allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, soon to be High Lady of the Aragon Coalition. Lady Victoria on this channel?
For the time being, for the time being, my father has summoned me to Picton Docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold, the responsibilities of a noble daughter. A fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire Reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity pilot.
Damn.
Bold words, cousin. But the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call BATTLETECH. In the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I'll see you on the tourney grounds. Taraju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overhand along with Cramorant Road. This is the Arano tradition.
Aye, Kamea. We'll get you there in one piece. Fluffy Dragon, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Yay, mission successful.
And time for a break.
Gonna click continue first.
Text is a little hard for me to see from this angle and distance.
Hold down the Alt key while a mech is selecting combat to view all the possible movement spots near your mouth. Oh, neat.
Neat.
Yeah, I should have known there'd be a cutscene.
Regan reach of old, the time of the great expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away?
I mean, better than quickly wasting away.
Year after year, the council deliberates while our economy falters.
That's a lot of drum
Wolves
chips.
bay at every door, while
Pork, pork.
covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must.
You don't seem like much of an actor, though.
What I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations!
So what he's saying is, make the kingdom great again.
Yeah. All the brackets? Yeah.
Are we at a breakpoint? Coronation Day, Cordia City outskirts.
I think we're
13:22.
going to see the next plot point before break.
If it's dialogue that asks me to hit smash through, then we're
Yeah.
at a breakpoint.
Yeah.
Flamers, small lasers, and machine guns automatically fire after melee attacks. Ooh! Weapons with a plus next to the names are rare and of higher quality than stock weapons. The more plus signs you see, the rarer the item. Makes sense.
Good loot.
Mech Warrior's gunnery skill determines the chance to hit with range. Okay, so we are at a breakpoint, because this is once you're ready, click begin screen.
Okay.
So we will be back in a few minutes to take a look at what the next mission entails. Hope
Yep.
to see you in a few. Boop.
Traitorous asshole.
Yeah.
We're assassinating the princess, right?
Yes, we are assassinating a princess.
That
Wait,
tracks.
no. Baseball,
Mission
huh?
understood. Baseball, huh?
No. I do appreciate you sharing that, Drake. And I remembered the skit after seeing the preview. Haven't even watched it again. It's like, oh yeah. Anyways, we are back. We've got a new mission. And that's me passing the controller to Yaira if she wants to play. Or if she wants to see me.
Yes, 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 yes,
Okay.
yes.
Hopefully it picks up the controller. It's not picking up anything, is it?
Getting nothing.
Not taking anything on this other controller either, which was plugged in from the start.
Might have to set up.
Might. Looks like I'll be struggling through this. Oh.
Command interface initiated.
I'm going to miss this, Raju. Clarity of purpose I feel in the cockpit of BattleMech. Simplicity of it. But there they are, just ahead. City gates, my future, all laid out for me. Is that smoke?
A guard post. One of the small ones that dot the roads leading into the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
You have my attention.
How can I help?
Need to reach that.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I guess just moving forward. Very easily could be ambush on the way to the guard post point. But would they do that in the first mission? That you get kind of free reign?
I would. Some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident?
No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? No, because I can't scroll back up there with the text box up. That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea. Right now.
Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt.
So it's kind of suggesting we follow the road to here and then down to here.
Yes.
I'm on it.
Alright, let's see what happens now. I got another turn.
Remember, no job chance.
No jump jets, yeah. But there is a path here instead of following along the road where we are in between cliffs, forest.
That's smart. Don't die.
No promises.
Okay.
again, I could be overthinking on wanting to take this path down.
Practice decisions, at least.
Hmm?
Practice making these kinds of decisions, at least.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Can at least come around this way. And I can keep an eye out this way.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay. Didn't know if being in the smoking rubble-ish area would cause some heat or not.
Talk to me.
Wagu Wagu.
Wagyu wagyu! Hey, Sentu.
Hey. I was just saying hi.
Oh.
Little icon on left side, though. Hope you like. Talking
Oh,
about the
sentient. Yeah,
interface.
yeah. And continue going this way.
I'm moving.
And we'll keep my unit more on this side. Keep an eye out over here. That guy's named Fluffy Dragon in the base game, or you named him? That is my unit. Fluffy Dragon is his call sign.
He named it.
Yes, I hear you.
Injury 0 of 3. Huh. 0 of 4, 0 of 5. I wonder what the injury bit is about. How many times you've been injured? I'm assuming.
Correct. As you get really roughed up, you get injured and can die from your injuries.
I've got your back.
Injuries also diminish your performance. Don't take injuries.
Location confirmed.
Well, I don't know if it was just being paranoid and making this take longer, or if it was a smart thing to go that path. But we didn't go down the main road.
Getting a co-front. Already.
Just one. Yep.
Getting some volume here, you know?
And now we have a Saroja.
Hirosia.
It's been a while.
That's true. It
I had
has.
to tease you.
As you can see, if you don't move as far as you can, you get more turning.
That is very good to know.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about these two. One, I know they've already taken some damage. That doesn't really mean much. They could be part of the enemy attack force, though.
Considering we haven't seen any enemy mechs and they're just standing there like nothing's going on, that's very suspicious.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go all the way next to him.
Confirmed.
Hail, Mastiff. Hail, Lady Orano. We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road.
Guard post behind us was attacked. Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear?
Aye, all the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and guard your six. I don't trust that either.
Guard it with large lasers.
Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? See? The damage. Called it. Our mechs are overdue for maintenance. That isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us.
No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I'm your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here.
Damn it, girl. We don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive. See? See? The paranoia. Not necessarily for this stretch, but...
Once combat's begun,
Disengaged.
different mechs move in different phases. Fire units generally move...
I was letting him go before I started reading that.
Gone.
Different mechs move in different phases. Lighter units generally move earlier than heavier ones. Reserve all units' actions to a later phase. Use the reserve button, or press the end key.
Okay, so... something interesting about this game compared to the board game. In the board game, lighter units move later, not earlier. The thing is, how long is this game was this like menu or years?
Menu War. Never played Menu Warriors. Is that on Steam?
It's a long term. I think the campaign is decently long. It's gonna be a few sessions. BattleTech.
There is no Menu War. I spelled Mech Warrior one time.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured. It's, same universe.
yeah, same universe. We won't be spending 3 hours on one mission.
Yeah, we're already on our second one.
To be fair, even BattleTech or even Mech Warrior 5 didn't take as long as we were taking, but we jumped straight into career mode, which is what you do after the campaign instead of without playing much of a campaign. And that's why we got our ass kicked back then.
Okay, so if I'm up here, I can move and attack. Yes?
Yes. That is the big difference between the board game and this video game. And it's why the move order is the way it is. Because in the board game, all units move first, then all units fire. So its advantages...
I didn't get to attack. It was on the border of the thicker white vision bar. It's because I was on sprint instead of move.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, that
Sorry.
would probably be it. I mean, that's something I should have noticed myself.
Also make sure they got line of sight.
I didn't even get the red lines previously, but I figured, you know, you see how I'm standing up on the ledge there? I think I would have line of sight. Select the unit or reserve your units to the next phase. Huh.
It's just always giving you...
Yeah, I know what delay is giving them. Is there much benefit to doing so right now?
No, it's just like, if you happen to want to wait, you could reserve.
Talk to me.
Oh, they don't
How
get...
can I help?
Mastiff does get a chance to fire weapons at up to 3 separate targets within this mech's current firing arc. Are you sure you get to do both?
I might be misremembering. It has been a while since we played.
Like, I might move here, just one spot, to try attacking
Yeah.
afterwards. But considering it's asking which way I want to face.
Face before you fire, anyways.
On my way.
Okay. It is letting me. Cool. You have...
That one's heavier armed.
lower armor but higher health. Or am I reading that backwards?
I guess it has more components to hit, I think.
Well, like, it's saying 90 of 360 for the white bar here.
Yeah.
The white bar looks like it gets taken down first, considering
Yeah.
Mastiff.
Yeah, that's outer armor.
So,
But the dark gray is the juicy bits to hit.
yeah, that's why I was saying armor versus health, basically.
Yeah.
This has more armor, but lower health overall.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think we focus this one first.
Affirmative.
Left leg break.
Punch right through his armor.
And knockdown.
Flop.
Pilot injured.
Knockdowns tend to create injuries.
Those poor trees.
Armor
Retrix.
breach. Internal
Okay.
damage.
They're stripping armor off of my mech.
Can you see... Huh.
Yes, I hear you. Reading you.
So this
loud
is the
and
earliest they could act,
clear. I'm listening.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's still at 0-5 injured.
I think if you don't move first, that you can act sooner.
Oh, I can't move as far because I'm on rock here.
Yeah.
So I'd have to loop around. Can I just attack? Ooh. Fancy that it's letting me call the shot. I guess I would try to aim for the center torso.
Center torso is a great spot, especially now that it's exposed. Go
It's
for the throat.
the highest percent chance anyways. I'm assuming those are hit chance.
Yeah. Yeah, center torso is always the vitals. The gyroscope internal is in there. Bench internal is always in there. You lose your center torso, you're just dead.
Kid, one fewer hostile on the board.
Like that.
Yeah. I believe if you take out both legs, you have a better chance of preserving the mech because you don't carve out their engine.
Hmm.
Standing by.
The head is also really great for salvage, but it's next to impossible to hit heads unless if your gunnery's really good.
Long range missile launcher. Ooh. I mean, lower chance to hit right now because of all the trees in the way.
Yeah. Missiles are indirect fire. Well, let me correct that. Long-range missiles are indirect fire, so they benefit from coordinating with a spotter. I don't know how it factors in for this game.
We could get cheap viewers.
Moving
Ow.
No cheap viewers for you. Denied.
Yeah, let's see how well this does.
Another one falls victim to my rage. Yeah.
Didn't even
Execution
have
complete.
a fun name. Oh, do they not get to act again until it comes back? Oh, no, these both say 3. Never mind. So they wouldn't be able to act until 3 at the earliest anyway.
Oh,
You've got my
yeah.
attention.
3, 4. The
Yeah, I'm saying both of these say 3. So they couldn't act until 3 at the earliest.
yeah,
Oh, you get to see the little pips up here as well.
yeah. And when you select, you can see the 4 there, and you can see he's acting on 4.
Or where? Oh, over here.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell where you were pointing when you were... Yes. Say anything you highlight over it? No. Okay. Come over this way. He was about to have a bad time. RT destroyed, RA destroyed.
As a lesson.
Right. Oh, pilot injured. Some of these dynamic shots are pretty interesting.
I'm losing armor.
Can you reach Fluffy Dragon?
Accuracy's a little tight, but just getting a couple shots will be fine.
You have to pay for ammo restock.
Probably not at this point.
Does height affect accuracy?
I don't recall. I think it just calculates total range,
Okay.
but height can affect line of sight.
Yeah. Let's try it. Okay, so if you have them targeted, you can see theirs as well. Is that just because they acted on 3, or because that's part of the mech?
The mech is a big influence on your priority, on your phase priority, but a good mech pilot will be able to act sooner generally.
Location confirmed.
Well, I didn't know if it was displaying a 3 there because of the mech, or because that's when they actually acted, instead of delaying.
Not sure. Overheat alert. I would drop the alarm.
That's 12. That's 12. Okay, they're all 12.
Probably SRMs for conservation.
Yeah. That's a
Right.
very destroyed mech. Pilot, come here. Can you hear me?
Alexander, I got this. Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner.
Happening here too. Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The turning pavilion is a slaughterhouse. What you're saying is you're losing round 1.
Yeah, sounds like it. Get good. I'll let these seditionists, whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Yeah, there's a lot of nobility politics in the series.
Yeah, picking up on that.
Yeah, it's kind of knights. It's kind of the concept of knights in a sci-fi setting.
Go to Rotorua Township to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard. Oh, why would you call yourself Decimus? Sounds way too close to decimate. Send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe.
I mean, nobility is part of a big issue in the setting. You heard of Mastiff. Rotores Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, march on the southern gate with an army at our back.
Maya, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust.
In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question, and I trust him with my life. And yours. Now take me to the armory.
As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning.
It's the armory.
Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things
No,
are
it's just a
likely to
generic
get
large
here and
building.
there.
I would have a waypoint marker if it was armory.
Oh. All the way around there. So I guess we cut through here? Best bet?
That is a path.
Like, this gets back into, am I paranoid about people attacking from the high ground?
Yeah.
Am I paranoid about people attacking if we come through here from these buildings?
Like, I think that the I think that BattleTech uses nobility for plot trauma pretty well, all considered.
Heads up. We've got company.
Well, does that mean they're aware of us as well, or just that we're aware of them?
Usually they will be too.
Naturally. You know.
Yeah, see, this is where you can see usage with the reserve command.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a vehicle. That shouldn't be
Yes.
that shouldn't be much of a problem.
And heat goes down over turns that you don't actually use stuff, right?
Heat's always going down, but you don't have to fight your overheating if you don't do much, yeah. But the heat dissipation is consistent
Talk to me.
per turn. Be careful if you lose heat sinks, though. If you lose heat sinks, your heat dissipation goes worse, obviously.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so from up to here, if I go there, a second one has line of sight.
Yeah,
If I stop here, they do have to move before attacking.
yeah.
Or I could go ahead and get Fluffy Dwagon closer and see what they do with their next unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be what I do. Race. Getting guarded and entrenched. Yeah, why not?
It's a great I don't know what to do this turn option.
Miss.
Talk to me.
I know,
Should
right?
start getting blown up in a mech by a guy named Fluffy Dragon.
I could see similarities, yeah. but I don't think it could be said to be just like. I think it's still substantially different.
This is very different. I'm assuming in range is the first bar here.
Confirmed.
See how many targets it lets me give.
I think you have to collect the targets you want to hit.
Okay.
And now you can cycle which weapon is doing which target. Here. On the right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can click to cycle between the different targets and off. Some weapons won't be able to reach because they're positioning. Yeah.
So I can at least hit C with that.
Yeah, because it's an indirect fire.
Yeah, and these it. I mean, should I split them up or should I just go ahead and hit A?
I would hit at least one on B, just to make sure if you overkill A.
I guess that is a potential,
Yeah,
because I don't know how durable
yeah.
vehicles would be.
Vehicles are kind of weak on the durability side.
Damn you for making me.
Yeah, as you can see.
Ah. Ah.
Also, this is like the first mission, so.
Ah.
Never stood a chance.
Multi-target good against vehicles. Got it. I mean, can be good against others, but amazing against vehicles. Got
Yeah.
it.
Keep in mind these are damaged vehicles. They were already missing some armor.
Yes, I get that by it.
Yeah. The typical mecha genre convention. Mecha will curb stomp vehicles without in a heartbeat.
Orders.
If you want a mech killer, go to Kaiju. Godzilla will destroy all mech.
I guess I could have also gone up around this way. Huh. I appreciate that there's multiple paths you can take the target, depending on how careful you want to be.
Yeah.
Roger.
Mastiff getting a lot of credit here. Just happenstance of how the units lined up and what I was doing earlier, though.
Yeah.
I know it
What?
says 90%, but
XCOM rules.
me.
Yes.
Roger.
One missed.
Oh no. No, no. We're too late.
Should have attacked with more. I actually hit that? Oh, wow. Fire all the lasers!
Pew pew.
Oh, that one actually has more armor. Well, maybe I don't be too conservative.
Still a vehicle.
I saw that miss pop up.
Whistle innocently.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Follow my lead.
I'll do what you ask.
Maya, Maya, you read me? Espinosa, your uncle. You hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne.
It can't be. My uncle. Victoria.
Maya, I just watched an Espinosa battle mech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best. There's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh gods!
Probably an Atlas.
You're telling me if I went up this way, that could have been bad.
Possibly. It's over, Kamea. Your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. What it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away.
Damn it, Victoria. I taught you better than this.
You taught me lies. Kamea, for the that I once bore you, I'm going to give you the chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. Oh, hey, it's Vicresa. I'll spare you in spite of yourself. But you've cost your royal escort their lives.
I don't like how it zooms out when it's saying enemy contact.
All Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Okay, so that only 3 that I see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can see it up here.
Yeah.
The ones you have contact with. 2 of them are acting on.
You've got my attention.
This one initiative and remove 1 bar of ability when reserved. Ability damage. Yeah, okay. Sprint uses his next entire turn to move further. Select the target with him sensor range to reveal it until end of current round and remove 2 of its evasive charges. Target also gains +2 sensor's impaired effect. I don't think I want to multi-target on these.
The one on the far left is pretty dangerous. Cicada. Okay, never mind what I said. Never mind. Oh, these are going to be easy.
Are you saying that because it looks bulkier?
Yeah, I misunderstood its body form. No, these are going to be easy prey.
Can you move after attacking? I don't have line of sight on any of them, so it's a irrelevant question right now.
I don't know if you do. I do know that in the board game you cannot because moving and attacking are on different phases. But since this joins the phases, it's hard to say.
Thing is, I don't know if I want to put him out there in line of sight of all 3 of them.
Well, next is deciding things. I want to share a bit of trivia. When, in the board game BattleTech, the phases are basically the person who loses initiative moves, person who wins initiative moves. I believe it's then the person who loses initiative is the one who selects their weapons and fires, and the person who wins initiative selects their weapons and fire. After that, then you resolve firing, because all weapons go hot at once. So you could have a mech that's completely destroyed, fire back and kill in return.
I kind of like that method because it means you winning initiative lets you react to what the other person is doing.
Yeah.
I don't need all of them in range. I just need...
Speaking of that,
not in range. I'll go to this one.
when you do your move action, I believe also the attack action, you do go back and forth. It's not player 1 phase, player 2 phase. You go back and forth, and I believe it was your unit count that basically determines the order.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a light mech.
Battle mech down.
That looked bulky as fuck.
Cicadas.
I mean, with insect names, I kind of get it. It just... the upper armor looked...
Yeah. The Cicada is a 40-ton mech. Oh, it's actually medium class, my bad. Yeah, because flight is up to 35. Spider is a little guy, just a little guy.
Yeah, the others look like just little guys, but... oh, I could... oh, no, that's Mastiff. Can't melee.
I forget if it's the Cicada or if it's the Locust, but between those, one of them is infamous for the mech commander just grabbing a huge bunch of them and throwing them at the enemy, because sooner or later one of them's going to make it through and raise hell, basically overwhelmed with sheer numbers.
If I have line of sight on someone, do I have a chance of friendly fire? Is there a chance of friendly fire?
I don't know if you can friendly fire.
Because that looks potentially bad if I can
What's
friendly
the
fire.
icon under there?
Which...
oh, the icon under there, the spider.
unit has been kept in such poor condition that barely holds together. Carries only 25% of its...
Oh no, man, that's just terrible. It's a light mech already.
and it's evasive.
Yeah.
With 4 evasive charges.
Not giving any kind of warnings or anything.
No, it's not. If this causes friendly fire, Mastiff, I'm sorry, I blame the game.
Yeah.
I shot directly through Mastiff.
Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, the Cicada or Locust, once again, I forget which one. The Cicada would, they have several factories that have survived such a long time because their factories are just not worth going through all the trouble of destroying. So they just survive because they're just not worth enough. They're just hilariously bad.
I'm going all out just because of the evasive. Yeah, I didn't even kill it anyways.
Incoming transmission.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, Stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
Okay, neat, bro. I'm gonna punch a spider.
Placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
Okay, so the left leg and the right arm. I kind of hate how this is listed because it's facing us on the little display down here in the bottom left.
Yeah.
So this is the left leg. This is the right arm.
You might be able to reverse it in the options. Might be worth exploring. Well, in the break.
But okay, so those are exposed. I'm still gonna punch the spider.
Send her towards a break.
That's one less hostile on the field.
Look at how small the thing is.
That's adorable.
Regret that.
What is that mech?
Cicada, I think? Locust.
Okay, Locust. That is a 20-ton mech.
I'm gonna punch the locust. No, I'm going to kick the locust. And it got knocked down. Is this bullying?
It asked for it. Battlejacks are... Or Blackjacks are 45-ton mechs. So... Yeah, you're in the medium range.
You stomp on it? Yes! You stomp on it if they're knocked down in melee. Oh, I appreciate that. Made a melee attack on an enemy mech that was knocked prone. Oh, hey, achievement get. Kamea, do you read me?
Alexander, thank gods. I thought I'd lost you when the bombs fell.
You very nearly did. Kamea, the city is lost. We have to get off this planet, and we need to do it now.
I can't abandon Commodore. This is my home, my birthright. Commodore.
The battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it. Time for you to run. Escape from this madness and live to restore the coalition another day.
You're both right. My uncle has won. The Reach is his.
We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting at Shepherd's Pass. On my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there. Please.
We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
That's 2 more heat signatures.
Missions are long.
Yeah.
That's 3. No, it is only 2. No? That's a bunch. No, that's 1 moving. I'm stupid.
Sometimes
That's
a little see.
Not stupid, just misinterpreting.
Yeah.
Getting used to it. Okay. Well,
Talk to me.
is there any way to repair during a battle?
Probably not. MechWarrior 5 and BattleTech involves conserving as a significant part of strategy.
Figured, but if I was gonna ask, might as well be in early missions. Hit that. I actually have decent hit chances there. It's a vehicle. You know what? Not risking it.
You're going to dropship. You're running. You're ending the mission.
Yeah.
Down. The poor bastards.
Yeah, Mastiff's been getting a lot of kills, but that's mainly because of the +1 initiative. I think the series or Mini Warriors is. You make a typo
I do.
twice.
I think it's auto carrot.
Standing by.
Yeah, I figure it's auto carrot.
Different appeals.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Mech Warrior's more action, isn't it?
Yeah, Mech Warrior is simulation genre. This is turn-based strategy genre.
In which case, I don't think comparing them is fair. It's a matter of preference. Which do you like more, turn-based or action?
Damage minimal.
Orders? Affirmative.
And then there's also the Mech Assault, which is heavier on the action. Which I think Kim Critter has experience. I might be mixing up people. Mech Warrior or Battletech? This is going to be one where Cyberthos is very divided. I like the management of Battletech, and Yaira is saying that she likes Mech Warrior. Hands-on killing.
Yeah, Fluffy Dragon killed the vehicle.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Do I want to be under the X? Near the X?
This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain Haas, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
Okay, well, missions are long AF. It is our break time. So, we will continue this after. Question. You can. Good. I get the feeling that's going to be very important as we play through this.
Noted.
But I will just leave it on this for now. That's going to be more relevant at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
So we will be back in a few minutes to continue our potential escape. Yay!
Hey, see ya.
3 more enemies. You
In
can see
a
up in the
few
top
minutes.
left here. See you in a few. Bloop.
Oop.
Rah! Looks like this is another game that pauses audio on losing focus. Is that an option? Oh. I love how they just straight up call play audio when alt tabbed. Really should have gone through the options beforehand. Or looked at more than just the volume levels when I was checking that earlier. Multiplayer. Huh. Finding...
I'm here.
Welcome to the club. There might not be a controller option.
Hmm.
Into new contact, show UI during attacks. Alt's indirect fire color? I like how you can adjust the frequency of cinematics. Interesting. Anywho, we continue our battle.
Hey, can you toss me a water?
Thanks. And like, I guess I should have said this when Yara seemed super excited to play earlier. You all know if you want to take control of a mission, you can, like, we can swap seats. You didn't.
True, true. But we have to clean up our corner if we want to do that.
Okay, so now I think I sprint, and I think I stay.
Also, just click on the enemy units to see what they are.
Light laser turret. Hey, it's a guy with knives. Light laser turret. Oh God, what are you doing?
What? Oh no. Hmm.
Okay, I'm evasive.
Okay, note
all-
to self. Do the clicking on things before selecting movement options.
All according to Keikaku.
I'm listening.
I was gonna probably sprint up here anyways, so.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
No. Look, if we're talking about X-Men anyways, the Quicksilver jumps kind of amusing.
Talk to me.
I move here.
Copy that.
I have that one on the far one. I guess I'll split them between the two.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I don't think it'll actually. I think this will kill both of them. Just with the numbers I'm seeing up there.
Yeah. The turrets are more for harassment than anything.
Yeah.
Aye, aye.
Oh, no.
It's not.
Toughed it out. But the alarm should be able to take it out. Why did
No.
I say anything? Punched
RA
your
destroyed.
arm off.
Bastards took one of my guns.
Huh. Oh, that
You
was
could
happening.
casually walk behind him and shoot him in the back.
No? No, I can't.
Oh.
I could walk over here, but I could attack. I mean, I'm probably going to attack.
Keep in mind your ACs are not getting any accuracy. Might as well click them off.
What if I moved over here? Or do they have a minimum range?
I don't think autocannons have minimum range. Why is...
Minimum range, +8.
Huh? Not bad.
How does one of my lasers miss from right here?
Yes, I hear you.
Can actually target both of it. Wow. But not that one.
Because of your facing. I think you have to use a move action to change your facing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can't target that at all. Let's... Ooh, I can punch him.
I'm on it.
I'm turning the favor.
Jump jets destroyed.
Inflicting heavy damage.
Pew 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 pew. Poor Mastiff.
God, that shot went internal.
Mastiff taking all sorts of hits. Are the other two even scratched?
No.
Oh, yes. Kamea has lost a little bit of armor. You can see the last bar.
Yeah, it's out.
Orders?
So yes, the other two are... Well, one of the other two is scratched.
Emphasis on scratch. Rock'em sock'em robots!
Yeah.
To hell with the weapons.
Hmm.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
I could punch. He's not in... Excuse me. Excuse me.
Is it the rocks acting as blockage? What's a little thing on the corner there?
Which thing on the corner?
Well, of a corner of a Wolverine. A little alarm. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I think it's showing that it's close to overheating.
No, I think that's close to stagger.
That close? Oh, yeah, that is a different bar.
I like how the turrets have not been doing anything.
Hey, they kind of harassed Mastiff a bit. I know it's only 40%, but
All weapons committed.
Reading you loud and clear.
can you help a downed ally?
I don't think so. Not like mechs typically have hands. Some do have hands. Let them wield things like hatchets.
Left leg destroyed, right arm destroyed. Uh-huh. Are the lasers gonna... Yes.
Lucky bastard. That was a solid hit.
Called shot ahead. Oof.
My damned armor's busted. You've got my attention.
A lot of destroyed. So does it take the full turn to stand back up?
It costs the move action. I think it might cost the full action. But it at least takes your move action.
Well, learning experience.
You knock me down, I'll get right back up.
Does not take the full move action, 'cause it's still on move.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Learning experience. Stomp!
That was a critical hit, lad.
Moved both arms and one leg from an enemy mech.
What's the achievement?
I'm invincible. Oh,
You're a
man.
loony.
Okay, yeah, you all can't see that I've got this pulled up. I'm just checking the achievement things. Yeah, the one earlier was kick them when they're down. Made a melee attack on an enemy mech that was knocked down, or knocked prone. And then I'm invincible. Removed both arms and one leg. Oh god. This is definitely... I'm seeing a bunch of stuff from when you must have played. Or when we must have played? I'm seeing... Okay.
It's probably from when we did the filler session.
Well, there were 2 sessions. I'm seeing 2 dates. July 15th, 2018. And August 1st, 2020.
Huh.
And then today.
Gotcha.
Huh. Must have started the campaign, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe I did that.
Could be.
I don't remember this at all, though. Because a couple of achievements on August 1st would have popped up. Established a history and suffered a terrible betrayal.
Oh no. There's an achievement for 5 Step from Aboves. That's going to be messy to get.
Oh, a couple other achievements we would have gotten. Is but a scratch. Removed one arm from an enemy mech. It's just a flesh wound. Removed both arms from an enemy mech. I'm invincible. Removed both arms and one leg. Okay, well, if I get a called shot, I'm going for the other leg to see if there's an achievement that pops up for that.
They'll at least kill them.
Hear you.
Because both legs going is an auto kill.
Is it?
3 ways to destroy. 3 ways to destroy mechs by parts. Both legs, sensor torso, or head.
Huh.
Any of those 3 takes out a mech immediately. Because it does enough vital damage.
I called the shot on the leg. It destroyed the center torso.
Tell me what you need.
Oops.
Things critical damages that will take out a mech. The gyro, cockpit, engines, and realistically speaking, ammo. Unless if you have case and an engine that doesn't occupy the side torsos, you're fucking losing your mech on an ammo explosion.
Oh, cool. That multi-target did take both out.
Okay, this is
Target destroyed.
going off of memory, but if you get an ammo explosion, you will take damage to your internals for the section the ammo occupied. Any ammo that was also in that section will cook off. And
Question.
yeah,
Is there any way of looting mid-battle?
don't think so.
Okay.
And then
Fall in behind me.
the ammo will work inwards.
Is limping.
Limbs will go to the side torso they're on, and then to the center torso. And yeah, considering all the ammo doing guaranteed damage, that is a lot very quickly. Basically, nothing ever survives the ammo explosion.
Yeah. Thank the gods you made it, Kamea. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Fluffy Dragon, see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. She's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes. Dude, you're not holding much anymore.
Thank you, Sir Rashu. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
The fact that they made this one extra step gives me a bad feeling.
All the Mastiff is just harpooning all these red flags. He's thrusting them into his own chest. He's throwing them like javelins at the noble. All units advance. I want you to take down that dropship, destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Holy fuck, you're going at a dropship. Are you crazy?
Alright, Fluffy Dragon. I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side. Watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. All that matters. Warning, engine heat critical. Warning, shutdown initiated. Reactor offline. Weapons offline. Systems inoperable.
God damn it. Trouble with your blackjack, Fluffy Dragon? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battle mechs lately.
You have numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage. And you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you nor your backstabbing father.
Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods, you will suffer if you insult him again.
Your father's a coward, and so are you. Fluffy Dragon, I want you to eject. Now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Oh, are we losing Raju?
Yeah, red flags. Red flags
Aw.
galore.
Eject, mech warrior. Now. That's an order. Now, come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
I would not call that successful.
Don't you love the tone deafness of video games? Oh, everything is lost. Everything's destroyed.
Mission success!
Yeah. The king has been assassinated. The farmlands have been devastated. The dragon has ignited everything in sight.
Mission success! Well, at least it's fitting that Raju was super beaten up and then making a last stand.
Yeah. Mentor is an occupational hazard. Especially when you do a 3v1. 3v1, bitch.
There's no sick, but you're still sitting here at the computer ailment. Maya Arano dead. Deposed noble killed
During escape.
during escape. Doubt.
Fuck them destroying a fucking or fucking jump ship. Those things are expensive and basically impossible to replace. You sons of fucking bitches.
It's just a drop ship, not a jump ship.
Hmm.
Easy there, Infernix. Took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira. I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'll introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the market district when the bombs fell. Well, he didn't make it. Wasn't it for your company, I'd be dead too. That's probably true, but don't mention it. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. When we picked up your broadcast on the emergency band, we knew what we had to do. What about Mastiff? There's no way they were going to be able to recover the blackjack.
No, not that. That's what's just scrap.
What about Mastiff? Sir Raju Montgomery. Find him?
Lol, no.
Found his mech. Completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. I like how that stripes it out to show you've already selected it.
Yeah.
Well, might as well. Were you able to recover my blackjack? Yeah, oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but if you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. Hitch. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, but with the coup and all. Oh cool, it does still show info if you hover over. House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Argon Reach.
Game developers take note on that one.
What, getting the tooltip still?
Yeah.
Yes, so useful. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Because it's not obtrusive. If you remember, you don't need it. If you don't remember, hey, look, it's right there.
Yeah, highlights are amazing. Like, holy shit, this game actually does a lot right, in our opinion. We just think that it just really handles well. In the lava handling.
Sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. I have doubts she's actually dead. I get the feeling it's going to be, we're kind of doing our own thing, trying to take down the new directorate stuff, and then she shows back up. It's a hunch. I could be way off base. This could be a thing that it's like, yeah, that happened. Get over it. Move on. The Mastiff died for nothing. He died doing his duty. From what I remember of the old man, that's exactly how he'd have wanted to go. Speaking of going, we're getting the hell out of Aragon territory. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier, on the Canopian border. As for you, well, you've got options. According to your blood check, Comstar issued identification carried by mech warriors on the field. Oh, neat. According to your blood chit, you've got family in the magistracy of Canopus. Like I said, we're heading that way. If you want, I could look into booking you transport on a freighter. Maybe we can get you the rest of the way home. Magistracy wasn't my home, never has been. Family moved to the Reach before I was born. I mean, just because it did happen to be there because of something selected earlier, I probably would have chosen I'll be damned if I'm gonna let the directorate chase me away. But hey, bonus option.
Delicious bonus options.
The Magistracy isn't my home. Never has been. My family moved to the Reach before I was born. In that case, you could stay with us for the long haul. When we get where we're going, we can drop you at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I'll need you to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, and repairs on your mech. Fair's fair, after all. Reasonable. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself and the Marauders if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Mastiff, so I know you've got chops. Think it over. Sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day, and we've got a long road ahead. 3 years later. You're crewing? What are we crewing? We're crewing the Rimward Frontier. Increasing your reputation with a faction will give you a discount in that faction's stores. Fancy. How dare you?
Ooh, 10 squats.
Guess I'll do it. These will be sickly squats, I'm warning you now.
Well, I'm gonna be in the seat. I'm going to... Careful with your feet. Right, time to take lead. I'll do my squats when he's back.
Command interface initiated.
And Prospector. Miners like that. Paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your plan. Just about replace. I just see medals killed hundreds of us try to jump our plane. They've done. Commander, the Op4 is of IPL. First designated Alpha where they're keeping their turret. Been fast to take it out. First hit hard, you'll want to neutralize them. And Bravo site will up corporate security tower. Wait. Back to protect it, that out too. Call him back and we'll collect our pay. Right, I'm ready and authorizing. Now go on, Commander. Get these corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. Where it's safe. Alright.
I'll be watching the action from her computer, where it's safe.
Good to go.
Yes, Commander. Aye, aye.
Coordinates received.
This will probably go a little bit quicker than usual, because Sabbathus has a little bit more experience and has a better idea of what she wants to do right off the bat. Where were you keeping the chat?
It's left monitor.
Or you will be fired upon.
Is it behind the
Minimize it.
behind the TV tropes window? Armors and internal structure. Total armor, internal structure of units, display. Okay, so we basically already knew that. I was calling it armor and health. Armor, internal structure, same thing, effectively. Attack angle, yeah. Back shots, yeah. Target indicator. Glows red to indicate the arc of the attack. Okay. Makes sense. Oh yeah, it said back shots. You know, from people who weren't thinking of certain things when it was made. Also, this game came out in
2018, I think.
Yeah, April of 2018.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
I think MechWarrior 5 is... I think MechWarrior 5 is newer in terms of the overall franchise.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
This is the only recent BattleTech game. Mech Commander wasn't released in forever. You're checking on that?
Yep. There's MechWarrior 5 Clans, which came out in 2024. MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, which came out in 2021. So Clans is the more recent one.
Standing by.
Which you don't have, and I figure you're going to be fixing that soon after the stream for some reason.
Oh, we don't?
You don't have Clans. You have Mercenaries.
Roger that.
We're fixing that after the stream.
What was the other one you mentioned? There's BattleTech and what?
Mech Commander is the one that's forever ago.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Alright, got some damage.
Not even on Steam.
Oh, yeah. It's an old game.
Yeah.
I think it predates MechWarrior 3.
Systems holding.
Nice try.
Mech Commander was a real-time strategy.
Huh. I used to like him more.
Hits, Commander.
Played a lot of Age of Mythology with Cairo.
Right.
You want me to go ahead and add everything to cart for you?
Yeah, I'll review it after the stream.
Yeah, I figured. No, this is definitely not the newest entry. Reminder that the games that were on the poll were from before we were saving VODs on YouTube.
You betcha.
So this is something we at least did a one-off of, and didn't have a VOD for.
Ooh, a PPC.
I mean, most people don't want to see PP.
Systems recycling for another shot.
That's why we have to wear clothes.
What's up, boss?
In terms of the game, what is a PPC?
Particle projectile cannon.
Oh, fancy.
Fun long-range option.
Keep in mind that you bringing up some abbreviations aren't going to mean much to us layfolk
Roger.
Fair.
who aren't as accustomed to all of the terminology.
They've got a lock on me.
They're acting as spotters. Yeah, fucking someone has long-range missiles.
Why'd you just keep them all there? Or were your turns up?
My turn was up.
Ah. Oh no, their right arm was destroyed. They should evacuate with what they have left.
This isn't looking too good.
That was bad, I know.
That's actually very bad situation.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
You know you come here for the bad puns. Like, the god-awful puns.
Yeah.
That was a lot of missing you did right there.
Waiting for orders. Tell me what to shoot.
Left leg break.
Orders. On it.
Oh, that was unimpressive.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
I've been sensor locked.
They've got a
Nothing
sensor
better
lock
than
on me.
terrible puns.
They've got a lock on me.
Maybe send one or two off to the side to take care of those units to the left there.
Yeah.
What are you doing to my campaign?
Doing shit, actually.
Holy crap. Why am I letting you play still?
Oh god, I must be
Detecting mech warrior.
head, really?
Why did you think that was a good spot to hold up at?
Wanna do a restart?
Yeah.
Okay, that was a terrible start.
Why do you think that was a good spot to hold up at?
There were 4 of us, 2 of them.
What do you mean 2 of them?
2 of mechs. They were being spotters and they were lightweight spot. Like, I thought I could have taken them out fast.
Because the mechs are the dangerous ones there. Not the long-range indirect attacking turrets.
If there's no mechs, they can't spot us.
One of the turrets had pure line of sight on you. Like, go back to where you were. Like, put the cursor where you were. So, to the up and right from there, there's a turret up there where that orange line is.
Yeah, that's true.
And it had line of sight on you.
On my way.
That's not a get rid of the mech and everything's okay spot.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and Manufacturing property Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
I got a sensor
Oh,
trace.
God.
Okay, you're evasive. Tap. Oh.
I went.
So I take it this means you'll only ever have up to 4 units in the field. Oh no, I see there's 5 phases up there now. This seems like you can only move 1 unit per phase.
Good to go.
So unless something about that changes later.
It's based on your mechs and their pilots.
Will you eventually be able to move multiple per phase?
I mean, right now I'm moving.
So you are. Wonder why it wasn't letting us do that in the previous mission.
Commander. Coordinates received. Acknowledged.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
They've got a
So
lock
many
on
sensor
me.
locks.
They've blown past my armor.
I am not a fan of the fact that I was turned around like that.
Yeah. Might want to get that resolved. What's option 8 down there? 8.
Vanguard.
8.
Oh,
Precision strike. Ah.
Firing all weapons.
I wasn't expecting much.
Hey, you dropped an evasion.
Negative damage. Repeat.
True.
Negative damage.
Isn't that just called healing?
No.
Negative damage.
Fucking.
My internals are taking a beating.
Hmm. Those are some awful percentages. Going to blame the cover.
No damage detected.
Waiting for orders.
No damage detected. Damn.
Receiving you. Yes, Commander. Orders.
Those aren't good hit percents. Can you melee out of a sprint? Doesn't look. Oh, maybe.
I was on regular movement.
Oh, okay. Okay, no. Doesn't look like it.
I'm just not getting good hit accuracy values. Yeah, I think I...
Have to
Location
melee.
confirmed.
Yeah, just try to get it knocked off balance a little bit.
Physical attack.
Wow, kicked its shin.
Critical hit, Commander. I hear ya.
There are some numbers I want to see.
I read you, Commander.
Miss,
Moving out.
miss, miss.
Got it. I've
Now,
been
how many
sensor
shots
locked.
do you take this time?
They've got a lock on me.
They're really focusing down that light mech.
I'm hit. I took a critical hit.
Pulling...
Commander.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot of pulling back.
Orders?
Sprint to bottom right.
Like here.
Yeah, that should give reasonable cover. How dare they try to take out the blackjack owned by the fluffy dragon. I'm glad our good old Crystal Kim Critter came up with that name.
Engaging physical attack.
Did it not let you go with the spider?
I was trying to get both of them down.
Stomping on the spider might have been a better option so it didn't get back
Yeah,
up.
in hindsight.
Like,
Damage
that's
minimal.
kind of what the long-range ones were doing. Focusing a single unit
Waiting on
down.
you, Commander.
It's a good strategy.
That thing's dead.
Firing on target. Should have run when you had the chance. Waiting for orders.
You're
Oh,
on attack, yeah. Are you trying to melee it or shoot it?
shoot it.
Oh. Ammo explosion. Rip.
Target's taking a critical hit.
I am surprised something could survive an ammo
They've got
explosion.
a sensor lock on me.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
They've got a lock on me.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Reporting major armor loss.
Receiving you.
I thought it was about to try to run down and shoot Decker. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Whoa! Easy on the armor.
You might have been better off just reserving Decker.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Oh well, hindsight.
Good to go.
Pick out the torso.
Mech destroyed.
This is what happens when tall people bully short people.
Orders.
Having a much better go of it this time.
Waiting for orders.
Do you think I all in to go at that generator?
It looks susceptible enough.
Maybe I wanna start off moving in slowly and brace.
We have 3 minutes left in the stream.
All in.
On my way. Firing on target.
Engaging target.
I'm
This
actually
one
impressed.
hurts.
Enemy sensor lock detected.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
If it was gonna be, hey, you have to wipe out everything, I'd have said just save and we'll pick this back up tomorrow.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Showing minor damage.
But it looks like this is going to be done once the generator's destroyed.
There's the
Waiting for the right move.
whatchamacallit. Go ahead at this point to do some more damage and then round back.
Commander?
Well, at least take out this first generator.
Yeah.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
That take care of the other. Okay.
Yeah.
Might just want to save and leave it there.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Just want to regroup and set up, you know. God damn it.
Rip Decker, though.
Yeah, I want to look at Decker's
Waiting
condition.
for orders.
He's mostly armless.
Apparently they still have lasers. But yeah,
Other button.
okay, what was that? But yeah. Confirm. That was the first round of BattleTech. Hope you join us for tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. We have Discord. Alpha Strike that like button. Rendezvous at the subscribe. And destroy all enemy forces at the follow.
Well played.
Thank you.
Hope you have enjoyed. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the time zone. And we hope to see you